final round one year when Haitani was playing Justin Wong. I stood up in the back with the Japanese flag. After Justin Wong lost, they zoomed in on me holding the flag. That's the other thing we got going on. So if you see a lot of negative things happening in FGC, you just hit them with the hashtag wellness check. Like my status about the Smash players when the Minecraft dude got announced. The Smash players was all talking about, I ain't gonna play this game anymore. And I'm like, yo, Smash, you guys good? Hashtag wellness check. Just making sure you guys is all right. Go back to the story. Go to my first final round. And this is all before, artist alleys, the tables, and everything being like widely available to the FGC. I had me and the missus had made a bunch of characters. I had them in a cardboard box because I was working at Regal Theater at the time, and I took like some pretzel boxes back of me, and I filled them up with characters. When they were out of the house and I was in the house with like my dad or my mom, I'd sneak up into the attic to play games. I'd be very careful about their stuff because, it's older boys and everything, there's roughhousing, and, if anything got, you know how it goes, man.
Yeah.
You getting beat up by your older brothers for touching this stuff, messing up stuff, that Turner Castle Wolven Scene was my first FPS that I took legitly serious because TWL and Cal were both leagues, and they had different levels of competition. They had the beta, alpha, and the invite. So when you're first starting out, you go into beta league, and all the games were 6v6. So you're running with clans and stuff, and everyone had like their different specialty. And before even being known as DCB with the Dynamic Custom Beadworks, my gamer tag is SixShot. I had 3 arcades by me, so I go to one because I dominated my local, but then I go to the other arcade to play the best of the best over there, and I go back and forth with people over there. They give you the nod of respect and everything.
Right.
And, we start chopping it up about games and life because, that's what the arcade scene was. I know I came across like Rugal, Steve Harrison, Coop, and all of them at like time and time again at the arcade, but I wasn't buddy with them. Right. It wasn't until I saw them like later on in Xanadu that I was like, we like chopped it up. They're like, didn't you used to go arcade in Maryland? I was like, and at the mall, it's like, yeah. When I was in school, they were like, that's why you look so. Marvel 3 comes out. That's when new people started coming out to the Delaware scene. And then when it turned into Ultimate, that's when even more new people started coming out. And, Street Fighter kind of went to the back end because everyone was playing that Marvel 3. Like, everyone was playing that Ultimate. And, Nas and Boog were literally our best 2 people. But we haven't had a in-person meet in a long time when it was just all the Delaware boys just together. And I like I said, I missed them Friday nights. I get off of work and go straight over to Nas's house after work. Call the missus. Be like, hey, how everything good? Cool. I see you sometime in the AM. You had XYZ person. This is the only event they go to, like you said. Then you have the international folks coming out deep to Evo, and you got your well-known international players that you got international player that you never heard of putting up counts of dropping bodies
putting in
left
work.
and right. You're just like, who is this person? And I just scream out, who likes Sanford? Everyone turned at me like, you really about to bet against the king on this? On Mike Ross's Honda? I was like, yeah, I'll go with him. I'll ride West Coast till proven otherwise. Because I was like, they came over here for a reason and about to win this tournament. So I took all bets against Sanford. And shout out to the homie Sanford. He's still my homie to this day. We talk about wrestling and everything. Mm-hmm. Mike Ross washed Sanford's cigar. Everyone looked at me. I had the biggest grin on my face. If you want to get good, you're going to have to go through the gods or someone else for another country.
Right.
And XYZ. And I'm just like, I'm getting tired of y'all Americans. Just for those that don't know, that game has so much potential. Yes, the gem system messed up stuff. And the tournament pack came out way too late. But as that tournament pack had came out like a year before, people will still be playing Cross Tekken right now.
I think so, yeah.
Cross Tekken teaches you the essence of a fighting game. How to play neutral, how to play footsies, how to properly space, how to properly zone. You know, it taught you everything. Message from Knuckle Dew. All that shit you was talking. That's what he posted on my wall. And I was just like, okay, you know what? I'm going to hold that for right now. I ain't going to respond to shit. I got to think of something to option select out of this. So I'm like, we're going to hold this till I get home to actually marinate on a proper response. So the whole community was basically like, America wins.
Pitchforks against you right now.
Right. So I get home, and that's when I was just like, you know, they only made Capcom Cup for America, right? We're a very open and welcoming community. And I tell people this, I was like, we're probably the most welcoming community out of all communities, you know? Like, yeah, you're going to have to, like, prove yourself to, like, get like respected and all, but as far as like a welcoming place where we want new people to come out and bring their friends, and you know, that's what FGC is about, community. I mean, they're just like, wow, you actually, and I was like, look, man, gotta support where you gotta support people that let me do what I want to do.
Choose your fighter.